Music. He made it all the way up here. Yes, he did. I see someone doing really well. Really well. Thank you very much. You're welcome, sir. We're learning by following you. Hey, this comes from his mother. So hey, please help us out. We're talking about names. I think maybe the only person, and I hope I get this right. You say Daniel Williams dot is because it's Daniel Williams. We've known her as Daniel Williams for many years. She says her name is Daniel. So she's Shinky Williams, by the way. They're not related. Her sister Will. For a moment, I wasn't sure. But I think her sister Stacy Williams will be wearing that Puma outfit, the bright orange one. She's coming up in the 4th race out of 4 races. That's Stacy Williams. There's Rhonda White, who used to be the best runner in the country. They're walking off the track after running the 400-meter hurdles race. Of course, I see Andrew at night is signed up for the 2nd race, but probably won't show up. She was running hurdles earlier. That's Joan Reed on the screen. She used to run for St. JGO school and was really good at running 200 meters. She seems to be doing really well now at running 400 meters. Even though when she was at Arkansas College, she was used a lot on relay teams because there were so many good runners there. Arkansas has had tons of great 400-meter runners for a really long time, you know. So she had her job to do and she did really well. For some time we saw when she was at San Diego, she moved away from 400 meters and wanted to try shorter races. But it's good to see that she's back to running 400 meters where I think she's really talented, Dot. Yeah, this first race has amazing runners in it. Jane Oakley is there. Here we go. We're starting with the runner in lane 7 on the screen. Jane Oakley used to run for Clarendon College and won a bronze medal at the Pan Am Games in the 400 meters. I mentioned earlier that she came in 2nd place at the college championships. Just a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, she ran 49.65 seconds representing Georgia College, who, by the way, won the women's outdoor championship. They have fantastic new runners coming in 2025. In lane 6 is Joan Reed. You just heard us talk about her. Yeah, Reed won the college relay championship 3 times indoors and outdoors representing Clemson University. Shanky Williams' best time is 51.49 seconds, and she used to go to North Carolina but now goes to Clemson. All the way over in lane 3 is Christine Chika. Yeah, Christine Chika is from Uganda Music, and running in lane 2 is Brianna Powell from University of Tennessee. Her best time is 57.42 seconds, and she'll probably try to run even faster today. Yeah, in this group of runners, Jane Oakley with her time of 49.65 seconds makes her the 9th fastest Jamaican runner ever, right behind Noveline Williams. Mills, who ran 49.63 seconds, she's looking to move up in the rankings after these championships. Just 12 days ago, she ran 49.65 seconds. So it's been less than 2 weeks, but she should still be in great shape. And by the way, we're back at 8:05, and this race is supposed to start at 8:05. Now they're getting into their starting positions. Just to make sure we have this right, lane 3 is empty and should have been Nate. Topping night is empty and should have been Jane Russell. But we have Powell in lane 2, Chika in lane 3, Williams, that's Shanky Williams, in lane 5, Reed in lane 6, and Oakley in lane 7. The top 3 runners will move on to the next round. They're ready to start. First try at starting, and on the outside, Jane Oakley gets a good start. On the inside, it looks like Shanky Williams and Joan Reed are doing well. Those 3 runners dot the quick time shows 51.22 for Jane Oakley. And we're waiting to double check. Joan Reed came in 2nd place. So 51.30 for Oakley. Yeah, she goes to Georgia College now. She used to go to University of Texas and has gotten much better. Shanky Williams ran really fast in the first part of the race. Jane Oakley, though, is taking nice easy steps as she goes around the turn dot. Joan Reed is back in third place with less than 100 meters left to go. But Oakley is running smoothly and looks relaxed. Now Reed passes Williams, and it's all Jane Oakley, who's the 9th fastest Jamaican ever. She wins the first race easily. The official times are coming up on the screen. Jane Oakley ran 51.30, Joan Reed ran 52.08, and Shanky Williams ran 52.61 seconds, and all of them will move on to the next round. I tell you what, Garfield Jones will be happy that the runner in lane 2 looks like. I am the happiest man in this announcer booth right now because I wanted to say the name. I was going to ask you to say the name and tell everyone. She will not be in lane 2, folks. Who is that? This person's name is Rashavi, right? She won't be here, but we can confirm the rest. Gabriel White, Renisha McGregor, no Andre Knight like we thought, Nikisha Pryce, Candice McLeod, and Amelia Jeffrey Navi. Yeah, okay. It's pretty simple. Okay. Just don't say it twice. You have someone coming up in the 7th race of the men's 400 meters dot, so let's hope he's there. That's why we have the official stadium announcer here and also doing the name changes. That's the only thing I'm changing. That's probably harder to say than Yajnavi. Yeah. This second race, though, has our country's record holder who will be running in lane number 6 dot. Yeah. And for Nikisha Pryce, she was doing amazingly well, as you would have known at the Olympic Games last year. She went in as the favorite, or one of the favorites, and then something bad happened. So for her coming here to the national championships and trying to make the team is huge. But it's more about getting to the world championships, going through all the rounds, and then being able to win a medal. They're being called to start. Yeah, Candice McLeod is also in this race. Her best time is 49.51 seconds, making her the 6th fastest Jamaican ever. Wait here, now the runners are ready. So they start, and it's McGregor, Pryce, McLeod, and on the outside, Jeffrey. Now the runners look like, is that lane number? Gabriel White looks like Gabriel White with a time of 50.60 seconds. The quick time shows she's ahead of Renisha McGregor and Candice McLeod. Pryce ran 50.68 and 51.68 for McGregor. Yeah, Nikisha Pryce at 50.68 seconds. No, she's the best Jamaican runner so far this season, right there with the best in the world. She's ahead now at the 200-meter mark, passing Candice McLeod down the back part of the track. And at 200 meters, she takes control of the race and doesn't let anyone catch up. On the inside, Renisha McGregor is trying to keep the race close and gets a top 3 spot. So does Candice McLeod. But Nikisha Pryce, Ronaldo, you said it, looks smooth and graceful. She's small but powerful, and how she runs doesn't leave anything to chance, and powers to the finish line to win the second race. The official times are coming up now. Nikisha Pryce ran 50.68, Renisha McGregor ran 51.68, Candice McLeod ran 52.47, and Amelia Jeffrey ran 56.88. Let's see, that's 2 races out of 4 women's 400-meter races. The third race is coming up on the track. Here's who's running. Annalise Brady, Chevin Thomas, Shelley Anderson, Shafika Maloney, Shakina Foote, and Annika Brissett. A couple of names we know in this one. This is Shakina Foote. Her time coming in is 50.95 seconds. She used to run for Petersfield School, not San Diego State College. Shafika Maloney is in lane 6. Yeah. She came in 4th place at the Olympic Games in the 800-meter race. She won the college indoor championship in 2022. And lane 5 from University of Tennessee is Shelley Anderson. She won a bronze medal in the under-23 age group and has run 52.13 seconds. Coming from Lincoln University dot in lane 4 is Chevin Thomas, who has run 52.24 seconds so far this season. Another University of Tennessee runner in lane 3 is Annalise Brady. Annalise Brady, you know what? She won the college 400-meter championship and has run 54.9 seconds in 400 meters all time. Shakina Foote has been running well for San Diego State University this year. She will move to University of Georgia. She will join up their dot, so we'll see how that goes next year. But here she takes on everyone. Shafika Maloney is from St. Vincent, so they start the third race out of 4 women's 400-meter races. On the outside, Shakina Foote from San Diego State gets a really good start. 51.67 seconds is confirmed for Maloney. Yeah, Maloney looked good and comfortable. She won't move on to the next round because she's not from Jamaica at these national championships, but she ran a good race chasing. Shakina Foote, Maloney has that 400-meter speed, and she finished 4th at the Olympic Games in the 800 meters. She comes into the home stretch with lots of energy. Foote won championships back in 2017. She's had her problems away from the track, and it's great to see her back running well. She has run under 51 seconds this season with a personal best of 50.95 seconds. She's the top finishing Jamaican behind Maloney, who is from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The official times for the third race out of 4. Here we go. Shafika Maloney ran 51.67. Shakina Foote ran 52.38. Shelley Anderson ran 53.08, and Annika Brissett ran 54.09. Foote, Anderson, and Brissett will move on from that race. The 4th race is coming up on the track. In lane 3 is Danelle Joseph. Lane 4 has Leah Anderson. Lane 5 has Stacey Williams. I think lane 7 has someone in lane 6. We'll wait and see. And lane 7 is Rhonda White. Lanes 3 to 8 are filled, which means that she looks like she's planning to run. She's just warming up, I think. I suspect she will start the race but not finish unless she wants to run in the relay races. She might run hard to try and qualify for the next round. She looks like she still has a warm-up outfit on. Well,